Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 23rd of August 2020 and welcome to week 241 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I had a loss of 0.9 pound, which is 0.4 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 47.4 down to 47.3. I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,388 compared to the previous week at 2,133. It has increased, but most importantly, it's within my 2,500 calorie average for the week, which is where I want it to be. We all know last week, the week before, I made a slight change to my allowance on a weekend, reducing it from 3,000 to 2,700 calories. Well, last Sunday I went over this by 36 calories. I even had a bit of a blip on the Monday by going over my 2,500 allowance by 23 calories. Now normally during the week, Monday to Friday, I'm usually pretty good and stick within it, but not last Monday. And of course, Saturday, my main treat day, I had 2,910 calories. I had an Indian takeaway and that just nudged it up above my 2,700. So a couple of weeks ago, this result being below 3,000 calories would have been ideal. But since I've recently changed my target, obviously I've not achieved it this week. My fluid consumption, this has reduced from last week. Again, the complete opposite of what I wanted to do last Sunday. This is now at 3,256 millilitres, which is below my 3,500 millilitres like I'll try to achieve as an average overall for the week. I've just not been feeling that thirsty this week, and there's been the odd days where I've just not got anywhere near 3,000 millilitres. So hence, it's just brought it down again for a consecutive week. My activity levels can be seen in the form of my step count in the graph above. The average of this was 10,762 compared to the previous week at 11,138. It has reduced, but again, it's important to state that it's still above my 10,000 step mark average target, what I set myself. It's that time of the week where we all get to see if I've managed to lose any more weight. So here it is guys, here's my weigh-in. I weigh 161.6 kilograms, which is 356.2 pounds, or 25 stone 6.2 pounds. This means in the last week I've seen a loss of half a pound, or 0.2 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a loss of half a pound, or 0.2 kilogram. This week's loss result now means I've lost 100% of the weight I gained last Christmas, all 28.5 pounds of it, which finally, I know, it's only taken 7 months longer than I had originally thought it would have taken, but your body works in mysterious ways. Normally when I have big Christmas weight gains, I lose it within 4 weeks. But this time, it's just taken 8 months. Completely different scenario, what I'm used to. And I'm definitely not going to be making this mistake this year. Based on this week's weight loss, it sees my body mass index go from 47.3 down to 47.2. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 63.6% complete. And after the loss, it goes up to 64.3% complete. So in the 241 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I have lost a total of 185 pounds, which is 83.9 kilograms, or 13 stone 3 pounds. Next week, I'm going to give myself the same 2 things to work on what I haven't achieved this last week. What I said I would try and achieve, and I didn't achieve it. So I'm going to reset it again as this week's target, which is getting my calorie consumption within my newly set 2,700 calories on a weekend, especially the Saturday. My fluid consumption will need to increase to get it back to 3,500 millilitres or better. And I'm hoping by doing this next week, we'll see a loss result, but more importantly, a loss result breaking new ground towards my third weight loss target. But other than that, guys, and fingers crossed that I actually pull this off and, get the thing moving again downwards. That's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.